Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. Today, we're going to be doing the zodiacs. We're going to be doing each astrological sign, So I'm still going to be using the jar. I'm not going to pick up myself. We're going to use the jar. And we're going to figure out who the reading is for after we do the reading. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. And just be kicking the vibe with me, But I had to do these because these are really important. They're going to give us the insight that we need and to learn or to know what questions we need to ask later on down the line. So that's why I'm doing them. We'll go back. I'm not going to take two. I only take one unless it seems urgent. All right. Do two. Because it's been a while. So we got Aries energy for, a fiery climax approaches, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so that's good. So you might need to temper yourself, be a little cool, not be too aggressive, maybe be a little bit more finesser, or take into consideration other people when you're going towards this goal. All right, but it's asking you to temper yourself. Justice, okay. So we got justice coming out. So something about karma. Oh, okay, yes, definitely something about karma. And we have karma right here in reverse. So there could have been a third person party here. Something was hidden and it was a betrayal. All right, and so the justice is what you're focusing on. All right, and you come into this now with clarity. That's how you come into this reading, with clarity. You have plenty of understanding about what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was going to get a little bit more advice, but I can kind of see where this is going. Okay. Yeah, personal power. Okay. Yeah. So, what I'm getting is this. You come in here with having clarity on a situation. And, So you come into the situation getting clarity on a situation. It's like you know the truth about a betrayal, possibly. So now there's a balancing of the scales. And it has to do with this same clarity. All right, check it. Justice has the same sword. All right, so you're using this same sword of truth or the same energy of understanding and knowing. And you're making a fair and decisive judgment, I'm thinking. Or you're making a fair and decisive choice. You could be a Libra, could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Scorpio, or have Scorpio placements. We have Leo here, and we have Aries energy twice. Also, I have Taurus and Capricorn. So these could be the players in the sign, or this could be you. We won't know until the end. But what I'm getting is there's a justice, there's a call that's been made and had to do with a betrayal, or someone is feeling betrayed. And in this near future, this all has to do with karma, all right? But in the next few steps or the next few days that you'll probably be experiencing is this feeling confident and feeling comfortable alone. It's the energy of being independent and happily independent. There's also an energy of an unhappy home or a breaking up of a family or releasing, because this is also like family beliefs. So you could be releasing family beliefs and being comfortable alone. So maybe you're normally, maybe that might be a family pattern where you guys stay in relationships with people who aren't really, they aren't really, I'm not going to say not on your level, but they're not really people who you're really wanting to build a long-term relationship. It might have just been what's called ludus love, which is like playful love. It's affectionate, it's like you like the kiss, you like the hug, you like to be around them, flirty type of stuff maybe. Or even a little bit of eros, which is like sexual, lusty, passion, so it might have been a little bit of mix of that might be the type of relationships you guys might have had as a family pattern. And so now you're comfortable like alone. This is Nine of Pentacles energy, upright, comfortable alone. And that might be the justice, you being happy and comfortable alone, whereas this might felt like a betrayal to the person you were dealing with. Now, You have the energy of like releasing harsh judgments. Like, so that's what made it so easy for you. All right. That's what I'm getting. That's what made it so easy for you. And what I'm getting here is I'm getting is like, there's a brand new start here, emotional wise for you. But the advice is asking you is make a plan. You need some type of plan on where you intend to go from here, because you got the justice of leaving the situation and being comfortable alone and giving yourself your own cup. This is like a whole new wish fulfillment coming up, you know, like an emotional wish fulfillment. But I think the emotional wish fulfillment is you being on your own and releasing the harsh criticism and the harsh judgments about yourself, you know, not having to be so strong. You know, maybe this is you kind of like putting your passions to rest. You know what I mean? Because this is not in the strength in reverse, and I feel like this is like a lot, because the lions sleep. So this is like allowing your passions to rest. But there might be in the reverse, it also could be that your this lion might wake up. You know, the energy of you like being excited and like, you know, wanting to grab life by the horns and take charge of yourself, you know, and really enjoy yourself, because you also have the Ace of Cups next to it, which is like a replenishment for me. You know, it's like a fresh start emotionally. I feel like it's like an emotional abundance. And so it's asking you, like, where do you want to go? Your practical plans. Now, where do you want to go from here? You've succeeded in being happy alone. You know, that's where it's coming. You're happy alone and independent. But where do you want to go from here? And so maybe you have a fear of leaving children, because I have the Emperor here and he's kind of focused on children. So you might be afraid of leaving children or a family dynamic, because you also have the family in reverse, but you want to be happy alone. You want to be happy and content. You want to be independent. You know, and this is someone's karma, you know, and this is just, like I said, it could have been because of a third person, and you're thinking about karma, like you're thinking about how you either dodge karma or giving someone that karma, or feeling like someone hasn't dealt with some shadow sides of themselves, which are just areas that we're not always the most proud about, you know. But once we'll become aware of them, they aren't such a bad thing. But it's just that you might feel like someone didn't understand like their shadow aspects or understand the negative traits that they were exercising with you. So you took justice into your own hand when it became clear to you that they may have been betraying you. And then you let go of those harsh judgments, and you kind of like took hold of the passion or the desire that you had from them, and you gave this to yourself. So now you pretty much took control of the situation. You took control of the karma for them. All right. It's like you pretty much are inflicting your own karma. That's the justice here. And so now you're just going to be focusing on work or focusing on your own level of stability. King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles upright, right? Going to be focusing on your own stability, your own pentacle. And it's what it lets you know is that your hard work is paying off, hard work in Capricorn, and you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, which has to do with your Nine of Pentacles energy of being comfortable alone and independent, going off on your own. All right, building your own stability, being financially independent by yourself. I call that the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette. All right, and it's a bachelorette because it's a woman in this one. So, you know, now you're the most eligible bachelorette if you're a woman, right? And you're taking control of the situation. And you're pretty much going to be focusing on your pinnacle, or just focusing on your own stability, you know, your wealth, your health. You know, your routine, schedules, stuff like that. That's earth energy. So you're learning to be compassionate with yourself, all right? And you release control. And you're allowing yourself pretty much to take a moment and allow yourself to see things from like your heart center. You're more open to more possibilities, because anytime you step outside of your comfort zone, that means you're open to new things. And that's what this was all for. This is your level of justice, being open to new things. That's your justice. And it's asking you, though, where do you want to go from here? Take time out to breathe, but be open to all possibilities. But do create a plan about where you would like to see yourself in the near future. What would you like to see come of this situation? Now that you have your independence, what will you do with it? You know, you can let go of, maybe you were suffering or sad in the past, but it's like you're learning to play it cool now, because you're getting towards you're getting towards where you really want to be. So I have two cards for you. I have opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. And that's where that Ace of Cups is. You know, it's like an abundance of emotional fulfillment. It's a new start for you. That's your advice. It's letting you know that. And because you didn't try to take control of the situation, you tempered it. You kind of like relax and release your passions or the desires about the situation. It's like, because courage upright could also be like inner strength. It's inner strength, but it could also be like wanting to take control of your own inner strength. And this is kind of like a surrender. You know, you kind of surrender the situation, let go of the harsh criticism, so that way it makes it easier to let go. And then you'll be finding your own happiness in the near future. It's like an independent feeling, an independent outside of this family dynamic or outside of this relationship that felt like a happily ever after. All right, and this is also part of you releasing family beliefs. That's what the whole energy is about. So maybe this was a family pattern or cycle that you might have had, but it was like a karmic lesson because you have karma here. You know, there's a karmic lesson, and you might have thought or felt like you were reliving the same cycle again, and that might have been why you released control of the situation. So just asking you to create a plan. There's an opportunity here. You got personal power, and you have sacral chakra here as well, which has to do with your creativity and your sexual energy, your attraction energy. So you're attracting things in as well. Attracting in money. No, matter of fact, yeah, it is your sacral chakra, and you're bringing in. You could be attracting money. You could be attracting, lovers, new interests. It's also about like hobbies, passions. So maybe you could be working on like a creative passion or creative work, because King of Pentacles is just focused on his level of stability. He's achieved it. So that's what you're looking at in your next coming up, pretty much, in like your near future, between now to the next 6 months. You can be looking at you in a stable position to yourself, able to take care of yourself and others. So keep going with that. Now, if this was work, this was you quitting a job, got clarity on it, and realize that you've been doing the same pattern or the same cycle all over again. And then what you were hoping to be is an entrepreneur, all right, and independent. And so you take a risk to be independent. And there's a brand new start still. It emotionally fulfills you, all right? But this is singular to yourself, so there's a brand new start. But you still need a plan. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need a plan. And be open to other possibilities. Be open to all the possibilities, all right? Or if you're just starting any type of business. But it's an opportunity, and your hard work is paying off, all right? And you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. So if you were leaving a job, it's going to work out well for you. Your hard work is paying off. You just need to take a moment to allow yourself to see things from like your heart space. And when you can open up your heart, then you can attract the things you need, the partners, the resources, the friends, the jobs, the experiences that you need to help you get into the direction that you're going, because you're getting outside your comfort zone. Outside your comfort zone is the unknown. You never know what you're going to experience there. So it takes a little bit of courage, and that's why you need to open your heart space, so that way you can receive the things that are meant for you. And then you'll create your own personal boundaries with your own personal power here in your soul chakra. All right. This is like your individuality, recognizing that you have strength and energy to offer as well in relationships. So that's where you learn your personal power, when you realize that you have as much to offer as anybody has to offer. All right. Including if you want to be a business owner, you would have as many opportunities as anybody would have, because you understand the value of you, and just you being you offers value to the world, as long as you're being you, because there's no other like you. All right. So your last card, prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. See, there's two cards are telling you that this is all in divine order. And this is all happening because you're close to achieving your goal. And it's just letting you know, confirmation that you're very close to achieving your goal. Your hard work is paying off. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. Okay? So this is all going well for you. Don't trip. Help me to live fully. Oh, I'm sorry. It says, help me to see that there's always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. So let me read that one more time because that was pretty deep. So this is a prayer. It says, Dear Guardian Angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Okay, so let's see who this reading is for. Capricorn. Okay, so that was your reading, Capricorn. Oh, that makes sense. All right, well, thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house.